Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Buckle up because we have some breaking news that is shaking up the NFL world. The Dallas Cowboys are making waves once again, and this time it involves a potential blockbuster move that could have serious implications for the upcoming season. We're talking about a huge name from the Chicago Bears that could be making his way to America's team. This is not just another rumor, this could be a game changer for Dallas, and we're about to break it all down for you. If you love staying ahead of all the latest Cowboys news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel because we are diving deep into this massive development. The Dallas Cowboys have been one of the most talked about teams in the NFL offseason. After another promising season that ended short of a Super Bowl run, Jerry Jones and company know that they need to make some serious moves to get over the hump. The front office has been evaluating options, and now we have reports coming in that a Chicago Bears star could be heading to Dallas. This move would significantly bolster the Cowboys roster and give them an edge in the NFC. But who is this player, and how does he fit into what Dallas is building? Let's talk about the Chicago Bears. They've been in a bit of a transition phase, especially with their defense. While their offense is going through changes, the Bears have had some bright spots on the defensive side of the ball. And that's exactly where the Cowboys could be looking to poach some serious talent. If Dallas wants to reinforce their defense and bring in a difference maker, this deal makes perfect sense. We're talking about an elite-level player who could instantly elevate the Cowboys' defense to another level. Think about it, Dallas already has Micah Parsons, one of the most electrifying young defenders in the game, and now pairing him up with another dominant force could be exactly what this team needs to make a serious Super Bowl run. Reports are suggesting that the Cowboys have been eyeing a few options, but the Bears star in question is someone who has proven himself as a game wrecker. Whether it's pressuring quarterbacks, stuffing the run, or making plays in coverage, this guy can do it all. Dallas has had issues in recent years with maintaining a consistently dominant defense, and if they want to go toe-to-toe with the top teams in the league, this is the kind of move they need to make. A player like this doesn't come around often, and if Jerry Jones and his team can pull this off, it could be one of the biggest trades of the offseason. Now, let's take a step back and talk about what this move would mean for the Cowboys. First of all, depth. One of the biggest issues with Dallas in the past has been injuries and lack of depth at key positions. Adding a high-impact player from Chicago would immediately shore up some of those concerns. The Cowboys' defense showed flashes of brilliance last season, but there were moments where they needed that extra playmaker to step up. Bringing in a player of this caliber could be the missing piece that turns the Cowboys' defense into one of the most feared units in the NFL. We also have to consider how this affects Dan Quinn's defense. As we all know, Quinn has been instrumental in transforming the Cowboys' defense into a force to be reckoned with. But every great defense needs stars, and while Parsons has been carrying a lot of that load, adding another elite defender would allow him to be even more dynamic. It opens up opportunities for unique blitz packages, better matchups, and more creativity in defensive schemes. Imagine the possibilities offensive coordinators would have nightmares trying to game plan against a defense featuring Parsons and this Bears star. And what about the Cowboys front office? If there's one thing we know about Jerry Jones, it's that he loves making big moves. He's never been one to shy away from pulling the trigger on a trade if he believes it can bring a Super Bowl to Dallas. The question is, how much would the Cowboys be willing to give up to land this player? Would they part ways with draft capital, or would they be willing to include a player in the deal? These are all crucial factors that the front office has to consider. One thing is for sure, though, if this deal goes through, it would send a clear message that the Cowboys are all in on winning now. Now, let's talk about the impact this could have on the NFC. The conference is loaded with talent, with teams like the San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles, and even the Detroit Lions making serious moves. If the Cowboys want to remain a top contender, they need to keep up. This potential trade is exactly the kind of statement move that lets the rest of the league know Dallas isn't messing around. They want to compete with the best, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen. We also have to consider what this means for the Chicago Bears. If they're willing to part ways with such a key player, what does that say about their plans moving forward? Are they looking to rebuild? Are they trying to accumulate assets for the future? There's a lot to unpack here, and this trade could have ripple effects across the entire league. If the Bears are indeed willing to let go of this player, you better believe other teams might come knocking. That's why Dallas needs to act fast if they want to secure this deal before someone else swoops in. Let's talk about what Cowboys fans should expect next. If this trade is close to happening, we should start seeing more reports surfacing from insiders and analysts. Keep an eye on social media. Check out what reporters like Adam Schefter and Ian Rapoport are saying. And of course, stay locked in right here because we'll be covering every update as it happens. If Dallas can finalize this deal, expect a lot of buzz around training camp and preseason. This move could be one of the defining moments of the offseason for the Cowboys. So, Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this potential trade? Do you think this is the move Dallas needs to make to finally get over the hump and compete for a Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, let me know if you think there's another player the Cowboys should target instead. We love hearing your opinions, and trust me, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. Now that we've covered which states are benefiting the most, let's talk about what this means for retirees in these states. If you're living in one of these 9 states, you can expect your Social Security checks to see a noticeable increase. But how do you ensure that you receive this money? Well, the good news is that if you're already receiving Social Security benefits, the increase will automatically be applied to your payments. You don't have to file any additional paperwork or make any requests. It will reflect in your bank account or mailed check when the updated payment schedule takes effect. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all things Cowboys, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got a lot more coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay repping that star. This is shaping up to be an exciting off-season, and we'll be here to cover every step of the way. Until next time, go Cowboys!